All right, guys, it's time for me to know a little bit more about you and for your classmates to learn a little bit more about you. So let's talk about this virtual locker. All right, so the virtual locker assignment is in Google Classroom. So just a reminder, here we go. Here is my Period 2 class. In the stream, remember, that's where you're just going to find some general announcements. That's where you guys can chat with one another, but that's not where the assignments are going to be. So just remember, you're going to go to classwork, and any remote assignments are actually going to be listed under Remote Wednesday. Now, again, it's the first week of school. We are not having the week like we normally would. We do not have a Remote Wednesday. Students are coming to school on Wednesday. So for this week only, your assignments are going to be due Friday. Any other time they're due Wednesday. But for this week only, they are going to be due Friday, okay? So, a little confusing. When you jump in here, you're going to get a chance to see that there are actually going to be 3 assignments that are posted, okay? Here is the view where they are all condensed, which means they're not spread out. So you have Course Expectations, Design Your Own Virtual Locker, and Join Actively Learn. Those are your 3 assignments that are due Friday for your first week of school. But I want to focus on Design Your Own Virtual Locker. Okay, so there are instructions that are written here that you can check out and read, but I'm going to take you straight into the slides. Now, I already have mine up, so I'm going to bring this up for you. When you click on it, it's going to look just like this. Now, you can see that that is my completed locker. Remember, the point of doing this is for you to put images on here that are actually going to be describing who you are. Now, I already had a Bitmoji. You do not have to add a Bitmoji. That is pretty fun, though. It's like a step, kind of like a little avatar. Right here's my Bitmoji, okay? If you do decide to add one, it's kind of cool because you can actually insert it in other documents. I'm not going to explain a lot about creating the actual Bitmoji, but it is a lot of fun. All you have to do is go to the Chrome Web Store and you can add the Bitmoji extension. As you can see, I already have it added. When you add it, if you look up here, you can see where the actual little icon is for this. Now, if you have a smartphone, you may have already have created one as well, and your parents might have one. They are a lot of fun. So if you want more information about this, just let me know. But you actually do not have to have an actual Bitmoji for yourself. All right, now we're back at the locker. It says, design your own virtual locker to help me to get to know you better. Include at least 10 or more things that tell me about who you are. Please start by adding your first name to your locker. All right, so you can see I have my name there. And then it's giving you examples. You can talk about your family, favorite books, movies, TV shows, food, sports, anything you can think of. So with mine, if you've already watched any of my videos, you can see that I love my pets. So I put a picture of a cat. And then I have a dog, because I actually have a dog. I have a bearded dragon. I have my parakeet. That's my family right there. I love flowers, love peanut butter and chocolate. It is really important, again, if I can say this again, please make sure your first and last name is on this as well. And I like canoeing. I like to go four-wheeling. I just got a Jeep recently. Then you can see I love music, being in my hammock, movies. So any of those things would actually be perfect to put on your locker. So how do you put this on your locker? All right, let's take a peek. On the third slide, you can see that there is a blank locker for you to decorate, okay? If you have your Bitmoji, you would simply come over, you would click on the Bitmoji icon, okay? And then, as you can see, I've already done a recent search for poses. But when you search pose, it actually brings up your Bitmoji in a lot of different ways. So let's say I decided I wanted this one. You can click and drag. You can also do insert, okay? Now, you know you can use the handlebar tools here where you can actually stretch and move this around. So let's just say I want it to be there, okay? Looks like I'm getting a good stretch. Bitmoji, done. Or you don't have to have one. Now I'm going to look at the other images. You simply go to Insert, Image, Search the Web. Now, there is a little trick with this. If you want your images to not have a white background, then you need to put the word transparent or no background. So I'm going to put transparent dog, okay? When I click and drag this dog, it should not have a background, okay? I got lucky. That doesn't always work. Click them down there. Again, you can adjust as needed. If you have a white background, it really doesn't matter. Let me show you what I mean by that. If I just put dog in, then it's actually going to give me a background. But again, doesn't really matter, right? Okay. But I just wanted to show you that if you actually want the background to go away, you can put transparent or no background. But again, it doesn't matter if your image has a background there too. Okay. All right. And then you can just go through and just search anything you want and keep clicking and dragging. Pretty nice, right? Okay. Now, down here, I actually had a spot where you could draft your introduction to the class here. I used voice typing under tools. Let me take you back to mine. So underneath here, I actually drafted what I wanted to say. And this was after I put all of my images in. You could do it before if you wanted, but I actually looked at my images to help me to write my sentences. So down here it says, hello, my name is Mrs. Zigger. Zigger is pronounced like Tigger. I love animals. I have 3 cats, 1 dog, 1 parakeet, 1 bearded dragon, and 3 orange goldfish. I could keep going, but that's basically going to be telling you more about myself. I want to show you how to use a tool where you can use your voice to type if that's something that you need. So I'm going to click down here where it has my notes. I'm going to go to Tools, and it's going to be Voice Type Speaker Notes. It brings a microphone over here. When I click on it, it is going to type what I'm saying. So here we go. Hello, my name is Mrs. Zigger. I have a dog and 3 cats, period. Notice that I had to actually tell it to put a period there. You do have to do that. But if you look down here, you can see there's my sentence. Now, it's not always perfect, especially with names. Look, it says I'm Mrs. Digger. That's actually pretty funny. So I just need to go back and reread it, make sure it's looking good, okay? There, Zigger. All right? Pretty cool, right? And then you can keep going from there. That can help you to draft when you're going to make your Flipgrid. So let's take a look at slide 2. I purposely ignored that one. So when your assignment starts, it shows you mine, and then it says, now it's your turn. Use the next slide to design your own locker, which is what we kind of started to do. Then make a Flipgrid video to introduce yourself. You can watch my example. You will find the Flipgrid link in Google Classroom. You will be paired by your class. After you finish your Flipgrid video, watch your classmates' video and then make at least 1 or more positive and encouraging comments in a video back to them. Okay, I'm going to jump back into Google Classroom for this. And right here is the Flipgrid. Isn't this so fun? Woo-hoo! All right, I actually have an example there for you. But what's awesome about Flipgrid is it's so easy. All you have to do is click on either record a response here or here, and it'll bring a blank one up for you. Okay? Oh, okay. It's not going to allow me to do this right now because I'm already using the camera recording this. But let me show you mine. Hi guys. Thumbs up. So informative. One. Sweet. All right. Whoops. Okay. All right. So basically that's what you're going to do there. Okay? Guys, I'm super excited about this. I know you're going to do a fantastic job. I cannot wait to learn more about you, and your peers will get a chance to learn more about you too. All right, I think that's all for now. Oh, and when you design your own virtual locker, make sure you do actually turn that in, okay? Right now, I'm not seeing the turn in button. It's probably because I am in a teacher mode that I am in here, at least I think. But anyway, so make sure you turn that in. Some of the classes we're going to print these and use these to put on the front of our binders, and other classes that just have folders, I can give you an option to print, but we're probably not going to, but that can be dependent on what you guys would like to do. Okay, well, it was great talking to you guys, and I hope that you enjoy this assignment.